It is loud and it is wet here, Coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up! Check back! Watching you find! And we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges! Check now!
Here's the second year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Motion. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. 54. Here it comes.
From the gun, Jackson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. A give to Smith out of the gun. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready, blue 80! Blue 80! Not today, Ron. Not today. Check it out, Reed. Ready to go!
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Let's go, D. Do. Slam. Check three. Hey, bye. Kill.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Check.
Now Ryan. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Buccaneer first down.
Ready, Blue 80! Blue 80! We ain't giving up nothing yet. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Cracks, cracks.
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
It's a gain of 9.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where a play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, grab that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Buccaneers.
Ready, like 25. Get him, get him, get him.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Come to my work.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Coming to you, coming to you. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. 80 weapons. Hayward, Mike 54. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Throwing again. Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Murray. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Smith catches left side. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Burton. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Jackson will throw again. And that is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Ryan. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Now it's Jackson. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Watch the shift. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. 54. Watch 54. You remember me?
Jackson looking to throw on third. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mike 54. Check. Hey, watch that. Check.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Jackson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Boyd. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
4 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. First and 10 at the 19. To throw again is Jackson. And Hill with it over the middle. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Second and 6.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Watch the screen.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson forced out to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Hey, check. 22, check, Palmer. 22, check, Palmer. Go. Motion. Short. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Check pass. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I got one. Hey.
And Jackson throwing once more. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Set, ready. Hey, go. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Check. Okay. Yeah.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Latavius Murray with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Amendola catching it left side. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw again is Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, Ryan. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. It's caught outright, Amendola. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Buccaneer first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On first down, Ryan. And his throw here's incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Hey, Sam! You got 57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got check. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Go.
On 3rd down, Ryan. The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
The 46-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Kick to Pittsburgh. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Whip, 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 whip. Right side. Come on.
On first down, Murray.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits. And leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creep. That's it. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 54. Mike. Cut. That's right, man.
Now Jackson. Flushed out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Watch the run.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dante Hightower able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Tight end run. Four down. Check.
Hey, high 7.
Hey, check 21. Check 33. Russell run. Hey, South. 51. South. We got double up.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan.
Under 10.
And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 99. Check the board. Max box. Right. Max box 4. Slam. Orbit. Slam. Check home. Go.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Right there. 54 Mike. Go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Go. Watch.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Ryan. Open man is Galladay, complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Ryan. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And able able to find Higbee. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyler Higbee, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are, but that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning. Go.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd and 9, Ryan looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
First down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Hey, 59, ready. 54, south. Check. Get up. Now
Ryan on 1st down. And This is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Ryan now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
On second down, here's Fournette. A gain of 13, it's a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Now Ryan. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Check, 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 check.
Now Leonard Fournette trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
25, check 25, check 25. Trouble.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
You got him.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. That's complete right around the 8. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Danny Amendola, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this. It's only back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Push him back. Let's go.
Now it's Ryan. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Ready? 55. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Jabal Sheard. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Baby, that's a baby shot.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
Yo,
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
let's go. I got you, son. I got you, son. 36. Go.
Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man, Slayton. First time they looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 22, Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's got it. And he is is in for the Seattle touchdown. Darius Slayton with his first career NFL touchdown, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time it led to a score. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hey, check. Five. Okay, just like that. Just like check.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Let's set a tone, fellas.
Got it. Check 11.
Check 50. Check 50.
51. Get one.
Shit.
They go play action with Ryan. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Let's get it.
The Bucks on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 15.
22.
Hey, alert 3.
Switch. Check 31. Check 31. Out.
Here's Ryan. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Mike, ready, blue lady. Back 25. Watch tight end. Tight right. We got three. Hey, check. Hey, express. Slow. No. Check 3.
Ryan to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
11. 59 mark. Check. 59. Watch twist. Hey, Ridley. Check. He's coming. Double up. Check. Check nickel. Nicky 1. Sub. Undercrunch. Check.
Throwing now is Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete. He was covered by Trey Waynes.
The Bucks on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Check.
Here Here's Ryan. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And with the lead, no chance of a return spoiling this one here on the PAT. It is up and through, and there is your final margin of victory. Is on the final play. They win it by a touchdown. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Bucks, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll try to get back to their winning way.